Welcome guys to a highly requested and fun video I've been wanting to do for a while now. You from the manhwa The Boxer versus the Kengan Ashura Annihilation Tournament fighters. Hope you enjoy, and if you do, make sure to subscribe and check out the other stuff in the description. Let's begin. Yu is the main character and resident monster of the previously mentioned manhwa titled The Boxer, which is of course about boxing. Currently it's still ongoing and overall one of the best manhwa I've read. Highly recommend if you haven't checked it out yet. First, I'll cover his major feats so far in the series, but not super detailed as I plan to make a how strong is Yu video in the future, but enough to see where he sits in comparison to Kengan characters. So I'll cover his speed, skill, power, durability, and some of his hacks. The most important thing to cover is probably his hacks, which is similar to the Kengan's Fist Eye. He has superhuman kinetic vision or superhuman time perception, with K, his trainer currently, saying it's more than insane reaction time, it's that Yu lives in his own dimension of time, and this is what he said about Yu pre him actually getting trained in boxing. And his advanced looking state you see in the thumbnail was drug induced, so I'm not going to be talking about that or considering that in today's video, but it does look pretty cool. I wanted to, show that off. Now onto his speed, his second most important aspect. Apart from him pretty much not getting hit for like 99% of the story so far, the best feat I can really use to compare him is from Gene when he was training to fight him with his near-death experience to create his own version of time perception or kinetic vision, but regardless it wasn't on the same level as Yu. He developed this when he had a gun pointed at him from 11 yards, and as the person was going to shoot, he was able to blitz him, and then with this new and improved speed, he wasn't able to touch Yu in the fight, and Yu was very easily able to take him out. And that's just a little idea of, the best comparison to use real speed apart from pretty much dodging every strike that's being thrown at him prior to the current fight that's going on in the Raws. Now his skill, which is enough to become world champion at lightweight, welterweight, middleweight, etc. with adaptable stances when needed, and as I mentioned, didn't take a single hit until a certain fight, and of course is considered a monster. His power, being able to knock out countless opponents with single blows, whether that be a perfect punch or his raw power being strong enough, being able to punch holes in heavy bags with ease. But his most impressive thing is one-shotting the dude who was known to survive whole fights only taking like insane amounts of punishment through all the rounds to end up one-shotting his opponents. The same guy who was able to 1v1 a bear and even tanked a lightning bolt, but his whole thing was kinda his insane luck, so you can't take everything he did super literally, but regardless, Yu was able to one-shot him in their fight, even when he was super unlucky and almost slipped over due to the other guy's insane luck ability, and was able to knock him out in an unfavorable, stance or position. Regarding his durability, I can't really say unless I talk about raw spoilers in his fight with Aaron, as he doesn't take a hit in a boxing match until that fight. So yeah, I'll quickly cover some spoilers. We see Yu bleed or get cut from Aaron's attacks, so if hit by Kengan fighters, it should do damage, but regardless, his whole thing is not getting hit anyway, and of course his hacks that I mentioned first. So that's just a very rough underlying of his, basic abilities. Of course his fighting style is, boxing, with insane speed and decent power all around, being able to blitz and destroy so many people throughout the story. Now I'll begin the comparison to Kengan fighters. So I'm going to do it in a different format compared to my regular, Kengan versus battle videos. I'm doing it in this alignment chart where at the top I have Yu wins, Yu loses, whether it's hard for him to win or whether it's easy for him to win or lose. So for example, let's say Yu's able to defeat someone very easily, like low diff win against him, they'll go like around here, and then like the more that way, it's harder it is until like it's very hard, or it's him like getting low diff, which will be here. So yep, that's what I'm going to do for today's video. Hope you enjoy something new, but yeah, let's go. So Gao Lang, the other resident boxer in Kengan Ashura, I may end up doing a big what if battle just between Yu and Gao Lang in the future. We know skill-wise Galang may have the advantage, but Yu hasn't shown really any flaws throughout the series regarding his skill. But considering Galang can pull out Muay Thai in combination with his boxing, I'm just going to say Galang is more skilled. It's very clear that they can damage one another, considering Yu got damaged by Aaron's, shockwaves of the, the punches, and Galang is, very strong for his punches as well. And based on Yu's knockout potential, he should be able to damage Galang. Whether he's able to one-shot him really depends on the placement and how fast they really are compared to one another. I'm going to say they're around equal. I'm just going to leave it in the middle at this point, because I may end up doing a what if battle in the future for these two, and I really need to look into more stuff to fully get an understanding before I, mess something up like that, which will be a fun future video. Adam, I do think you should be fast enough to defeat him, probably around low difficulty. So I would have around here, it shouldn't be too hard to defeat him. Just to spoil, I also think you will be able to win. It'll probably be more on the hard side because his defense is very strong, and if he does keep his hands up, it may take you a while to actually get through, but he could maybe focus on body shots, and we have seen him do that a few times, and his body shots are quite deadly. Bando, I don't really like him, but you should be fast enough to blitz him and knock him out, but it'll probably be more of a hard range, difficulty for him, so I'll just put him around the same tier as the other dude. Chiba should get absolutely one tapped in my opinion. Cosmo always has potential. We don't really know how you will go against a grappler, but his time perception should be good enough to really actually see the zone. So I'm going to give you the win against Cosmo, but there may be people completely disagreeing with me in this video. That's, as expected. A lot of this stuff is very opinion based. Gozo, probably, what I put him there? Cosmo's more around this range, I think. Yeah, more around this range. Gozo, probably, definitely on the easier side. I'll probably put him around here, something like that. Hanafusa, disregarding poison, I doubt it can actually hit you anyway, so yeah, you should, win quite easily. Fat Boy, not too impressive. You should be able to damage him, take him out. Assad, definitely around this range. A lot of these low tier fighters should theoretically get absolutely destroyed. Maybe if they have some insane hacks where you can't really see or understand what's going on. Maybe someone like Inaba, but I do think you should be able to dodge and this blitz destroy. Jerry Tyson, low diffs him, pretty simple. Kano Gito is an interesting one. I do think Ashura Kano in the later rounds with pre-initiative should be able to win. I think the development of pre-initiative could be the thing that, messes up you in these what if battles. So I do think he's going to lose, but definitely on the, hard difficulty, very high difficulties. I'll put him around here for now. Julius as well. Can he actually tank through Julius? But can Julius actually hit him? That's what I'm not too sure about. We've seen his very insane stamina, and we don't really have a gauge for Julius's stamina. So I'm just going to put it around. I do think you will win, but it's probably around here, extremely high. I'm not 100% sure. So it's more on the you win side currently. Weak body dude, definitely around this category. I'm just going to place the people I think lose around this category now. Definitely closer to the draw, level, but yeah, he should be able to win. Kyarizan, similar to him, around there, should be able to win. Kuroki, his, parrying ability may be a problem for you. I do think Kuroki should be able to win, so I'm just going to put him around here, something like that. Kiryu, the blink should be able to be seen by you. If he does hit the blink and Rakshasa Palm, you is pretty much done for. But can he hit it? I'm not 100% sure. So I'm going to put him around here, I'm going to say. Yeah, I think that's better. Biguro, is he willing to kill him? I bet he's pretty much willing to kill him. Man's an absolute monster. So yeah, probably around here, I would say. Yeah, around here. Around here. Akinchi, probably also just chilling around here somewhere. Mutaba could theoretically one-shot him if he hits him, but again, I'm not too sure about Mutaba. I'm going to give Yu to win due to his time perception. Should be able to see anything that's coming from him, but yeah, just put him around there. Yu's major issue in these what-if battles will be super tanky defense specialists that have pretty decent speed or some ability to catch him off guard. Get absolutely clapped. Armor, I do think Armor will win probably around here, I would say. Yeah, this Nico style way too versatile. Okubo probably around here, around that range, somewhere there. Remove Orion, I'm just gonna put him. I do think he should be tanky enough to survive a lot of attacks from you, but regarding, you know, perfect strikes from a boxer, they can theoretically knock out anyone with a perfect blow. So you could knock him out, but Remove Orion is a bit of a, you know, crazy monster dude, and I have clicked on the wrong thing. So probably like around here, I would say. Ray, so base Ray, I do think you wins. Amped Ray, I do think he will be able to defeat him. So yeah, around here, I would say you're definitely down there. I don't think really anyone... I kind of messed that. I think it's meant to be closer to here. Yeah, I think that's what it should be. So it should be like easier. So Croaky there. Croaky like there. He like wins. Kato like there. Oma like there. Ant Ray will be like around here. But base Ray probably like up here, I'll say. Yeah. Rito, unlucky. Sorpang probably around here, maybe somewhere around there, just around that broader range of things. Sorta down here. Hatsumi Sen, I'm probably more on the side of you winning, and Waka probably wins. I'll say I think he's more likely to win than Julius, but definitely super hard. I put Oma like around here. Yeah, so that is what I am going to go for. It's a little bit messy. This is, you know, my first attempt at doing it like this. I hope you found it enjoyable. Let me know your thoughts on this down in the comments. Your thoughts on the video as a whole. As always, shout out to the people who support the channel via the Patreon. And yep, that's it guys. Peace.